Hey guys, and today I'm going to be following the oldest tutorial on YouTube. So, this tutorial was uploaded on August 14, 2006. Obviously, as you can see on my tabs, there are 4 parts to this video: part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. And each of them are at least 5 minutes. First one is 9 minutes, second one is 4 minutes, so we can say 5 minutes. Third one is 7 minutes, and the last one is 7 minutes as well. So if we total that up, which let me just do quickly, which is 28 minutes. So yeah, 28 minutes. I'm going to be seeing if I can do it, and the primary reason why I'm doing this is because I want to see if there are different algorithms that were used 15 years ago. So with enough talk, let's just jump right into it. So let's go in first part, and let's just go. So obviously we can already see the quality is not the best, because the quality is obviously not the best quality. Yeah, the max is 240p, and there's no captions as well. So he's maybe solving the cube now. So already you can see that there's silver instead of white, and look at that block right there. He can maybe utilize it. And why is there no audio? Huh, no audio? Well, give me just 1 second, I'll get the audio fixed. I actually have this muted side, so yeah. Okay, now we have audio. Okay, so the audio is not in line, I don't think so. So he's moving something, and then the audio is coming after like 2 or 3 seconds. So yeah, like my audio is just straight. You can see the moves, plus the audio is coming with it. Whereas in this, the audio is kind of a little misaligned. So let's just continue. Yeah, that's the perfect example. Let's go back. Yeah, see, it's already dropped, but the sound will come right now. So yeah, so audio is kind of like a bit bad. Okay, the competition timer. This is such an old timer. I think this is a SpeedStacks G1 or something like that. I don't remember, but I think it is.
Now you may be wondering how I just solved the entire Rubik's Cube. Something that has over 14 quadrillion.
Did he just say 14 quadrillion? That's not right, my friend. It is 43 quid. What is it again? You're not right, my friend. It is 43 quintillion more. So maybe 15 years ago they thought there were 14 quadrillion. So let's continue.
Possible combinations with all the pieces moving around and stuff. How to solve that in under 30 seconds. And throughout this video, that'll actually be explained. Right, so I guess we'll get started. I'll give you a brief summary of what you're about to see, or what you're going to learn, whichever. So what you're going to see is the first system that I use. I think it's very good because it's a good segue into others. Has all the steps that a regular Jessica Friedrich system would have.
I don't understand anything what he's saying. I have my audio full, and I can barely hear what he's saying.
And that's about pretty much what we're about to learn, except this one is a bit more primitive. And if you get really fast at it, like your hands starting to move fast and stuff, finger tricks, which will be a little explained later.
He's gonna teach me finger tricks on this clunky Walmart brand Rubik's Cube. That's probably worth maybe the same as this RS Stream 2020. Whereas now it's just like, this is the best cube for that price. So yeah, the hardware, we can already see that it's a bit different.
You can probably get this method that I'm about to teach you down to about 40 seconds.
So we'll check that out if it's 40 seconds, if I can do it in 40 seconds.
And that's if you move pretty fast. Let's get started. This. I'll scramble my cube. Yours is probably already scrambled, but
It's not, my friend. So let's scramble it. This looks scrambled to me. Let's just continue.
okay.
So the lighting changed a little bit. I don't know why, but we'll see. So the only thing I can focus on right now is this white keyboard that he has. It's just so bright that the only focus on my eyes is just going to that. Like, it's just pretty clean. The Rubik's Cube, my focus cannot go there. The cube, I don't know why, but it's a bit off frame, like it's not in the middle. And I can see the monitor, and this is all what I can focus on. My eyes are going over here, not here, so I don't know, we'll see.
So there we go, cube scrambled. You may notice a bit different in the lighting. That's because I had to go back and redo this.
Okay, so I explained it. The lighting is different, so yeah, he had to go back. That happens.
Whole segment because I went through too fast before. Anyways, so your cube is scrambled now. So the first step that we'll be going through is to get the cross on any on a side. It can really be just any side, blue side, yellow side. Usually whichever is easiest. I'm gonna pick the blue side just because it's easy.
So for a beginner, you would probably go for a white side, or in this case silver side, but he's going for blue side, so he's teaching color neutral. But I don't think he should really teach it, because if you're a beginner, you wouldn't really know anything about what color to pick and what is more easier, so it's already not that looking good. Let's continue.
See. Okay, so for the cross.
So the lighting is changing a little bit. He's controlling something.
It should be a pretty intuitive step. There's no real algorithms or anything for that, like with the first two layers. Which I'm coming back to this. And just gonna stop it. But anyways, so I'm gonna pick the blue side. Now this piece is right here, the blue and silver. I'm gonna get it over here. Oh, sorry, over here. Now to do that, I don't move it like that because it's flipped. That's wrong. So I want to bring the silver down to the silver, like so. And so that can go up there.
Okay, so I think how beginners would really see it is they wouldn't know if anything is flipped. I mean, they would, but I would suggest, like, I don't think any beginner, if you are one, then let me know if you guys can understand what he's trying to say, but I feel like it's just a little too complex for beginners. And yeah, let's just continue.
So I have one piece placed. I may say, but I have two pieces placed. But if you actually look at this, the thing about when doing the cross is that you have to match up the edge to the one below it. So the silver to the silver.
Okay, so one thing is that he didn't explain what an edge piece is, what a corner piece is, and what a center piece is. So that's a little confusing, because I don't think anyone would know that. What is it? But let's just continue.
Orange to the red does not work. This has to go over here. But actually the red is right here, and it's already connected. So I can actually just bring this right up. Don't do that or that. You can just bring that right to that. It's connected right there. Usually you can bring it up.
He said usually, so any beginner would just think, so not all the time I can do it. It's just me that I'm thinking that I'm a beginner, so maybe a beginner would understand it, but I don't know, so we'll see.
Okay, so now blue piece is right here. I want to get it right there. Just move it right up. You usually don't have to disturb much on the top side, but I want to get this, which is facing toward me, up here, and I can't go over and do two turns on the top like that because it's wrong. So put it back down there, back to where it was. So for this, we have to actually move this out of the way briefly, just for a second. It'll still be there pretty much, but to move this up, connecting the two colors, the blue and the orange, up, and so now it's with that. Now you want to move the blue back to the top. And there we go. Now if you get something like, it's on the bottom, it's already connected, or bottom, whatever. If it's on the...
That's the best thing. Bottom, whatever. That's just so good. Yeah, let's just continue.
Bottom, on the other side of that, you can usually just bring it around, and unless you don't want to disturb the corners, you can usually just put it up. If you don't want to disturb the corners, like these corners are actually where they're supposed to go, you can bring those two down, just bring this little middle section down, and bring this around twice, so that matches up, and then bring it back up, and you should have a cross.
That's just the easiest thing. Like for him, he has just one twisted corner. I don't know why, but I feel like that's kind of a little bit rigged. Not rigged, but I don't know. It's kind of luck as well. He just got a lucky thing that he just have one twisted corner now.
Cross, and actually you're lucky I got these corners.
He's probably confused that how did he get so lucky, so he's kind of stuttering a little bit.
I hope that explained it better. Okay, yeah, now continuing with the footage I took earlier today.
Okay, so he finished with the cross, so let me finish as well. So he started with the blue, so if I'm a beginner, I would start with the blue as well. So, how do I do it? I have to keep it on top. So this one can go here, connected. And this one, you can say that there's two, but it's not, so that one is not gonna go there. And what about this one? It's red, so I think we can just put that there and turn it twice. Then this one, or where's the other one? This one, I think he also did it with inserting that there, putting this on top, and putting this back. So there we go. Now one thing he did not teach was that this case, if it's in the middle there and you cannot, it's flipped. So he did not teach that, so maybe he did, but I don't think a beginner would know it as far as I watched it. So this one, I think he didn't teach, but I think it's pretty intuitive. You can just put it on the bottom and do the same thing you did with that. So connect it, insert it, and insert this one as well. So there we go. Yeah, I have to keep it on top. It's just kind of like a habit to just keep it on the bottom. I don't know why, but it's just less like a habit to me that keep the cross on bottom and continue after a while. But let's just continue the video.
Okay, so there we go. I have the cross and we have even a corner here. Now once you get, now the cross is it's a pretty basic step. If you mess up on it, you can probably redo it. So that's the cross. That's the whole. That's the very first step. If you have that, great, good job. Now for the next part. Now normally in the Jessica Fridger system, you get the first two layers and the corners on the top at the same time. Because this is just a tutorial for a simpler way, we're going to do it a bit differently. Right, so we want to place all the edges now in all of these corners. So we want to find...
Did you just say we want to place the edges now in the corners? Now that just sounded a bit weird, so yeah.
The edges that go in all those corners is just one by one. This one's already here, annoying to me because it's... Sorry, I'm focused there. It's in the wrong spot. So
if he's keeping the cube all the way over here, how's the camera even going to focus on the cube? I don't know why, but I think you should bring the cube a little bit inwards.
Get this over here,
and for the viewer perspective, it's not really fun to watch a video where you have to start like this corner for the entire time. So yeah, the viewer's perspective, it's not the best. Let's just continue.
This is where you go down, over, up. So just get it out of there. The cross is still there, but the piece isn't.
So I think he could have explained it more elaborately. So like, he could have explained that take this out. To take this out, you can actually bring this piece down, replace this with another piece, and then put this back up so that cross is not messed up and this is out. He did not teach that, so that's a minus point.
Pieces of it. Sorry. So now that's on this side, we want to bring this piece up there. Let's bring it down, over, and up. And there you go. You have.
Okay, so this one is out, so we can insert it like that. Yay! That's so exciting.
Small corner right there. Now to get on to the next corners, this one has to be twisted a bit. We can't twist it in place. Don't like do that or anything because it strips across. We want to get it out of there first and then just put it back in the right way. We go down, over, up, over, and we have the same thing right here. So just like on the other side, except it's on the right side now. Over.
Okay, so what is that? Like, he's already... The cube is over all the way over here. And the middle is over here. So why is he keeping his cube all the way over here? Which is kind of weird. So, yeah.
So, sorry about the focusing thing. Really annoying.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Right, anyways, so now this piece is facing down, completely opposite to the cross that we have on the top, or the kind of this side, or face we're getting here. So we want to bring this over, and so it's right under the piece where it has to be. So it's right there, and up there. We want to bring this down, twist the bottom twice. I guess you can twist it once too, but twice is a better habit to get into because it'll get it from. And it doesn't matter which way you twist it. If you twist it, it'll still end up right there. Twist it this way is there.
Alright, so he probably recorded, he probably changed the focus thing and then he started recording again because he realized it's just a too big problem. So let's just continue.
Just so long as you get it facing towards you, so it's not facing down or anything like that. That's bad.
He just realizes, oh, that's bad as well. Oh god, why am I doing so much work?
So you want to bring this, so same thing again, we want to bring this over to the right side, down.
So maybe the audio got cut off?
Over.
Yeah, the focusing was kind of annoying him. But obviously he's not keeping in the middle, now he is. But when he's keeping here, it's not going to work.
I did that in the last one. Back up. So we have one more corner now, and again, this one is facing on the bottom. So we want to, remember, bring it down. Doesn't matter which way you twist it, as long as you twist it twice on the bottom. Bring it facing towards you. Bring it back to that right side. Down, over, up, and you have an entire face.
Yay, I got an entire face, guys. I'm so happy. So, did he teach it? So I'm gonna see if there's anything else he teaches in 30 seconds.
Look at the pieces below it. It's first step, or actually, I guess it's the second step, depends on how you look at it. So anyways, now for the first two layers. And this one you're gonna have to pay a bit more closer attention because you have to learn notation for a cube. I mean, you don't have to, but it'll be easier to explain it if you do.
Okay, so one thing I don't really like about this guy is that he does not give the link to another tutorial in the description. You have to click on his channel, go there. You have to, and this was uploaded 15 years ago, so you have to go to uploads, sort by, or you're gonna have to go all the way down. But what I just did was to go to oldest and then hear all the tutorials. But the thing is that it would be much more better if he did one big video, or if he kept another link in the description so that that beginner can actually go. So let's skip all this and go to part 2, which is 4 minutes and 42 seconds long, and I think this is just gonna be notations. So I'm gonna actually do something a bit better for me so that I have to watch the whole entire video. But before that, I wanted to solve the face that he did. So this one can go over here with same thing, it's like that. And these two are okay. So he did not teach this case as well. So if these two are want switching, yeah, just ignore that. So if these two pieces need to be switched, he did not teach that and how to take them out. So I guess, but he did teach how to twist the corners. So maybe it's kind of okay. So I will take that out, insert this one with this, and this one with the same thing. There we go. Let's continue. Okay, why is it taking so long? Okay, now it's gone.
Okay, so now I'm gonna.
So the video starts off with, obviously none of the viewers are gonna be interested to watch this video. If he starts the video off with, yeah, let's just continue. I'm not criticizing him.
Bring on a second view just to briefly explain notation, because if you want to really.
Yeah, so the thing I was talking about is that notations, I don't want to watch the whole entire thing because I'm bored. So I'm gonna go to playback speed and I'm gonna go to 1.75 because I don't want to watch the whole entire thing and I'm gonna be bored. So let's just go.
And get pretty good at it. You'll want to know notation. So set that aside.
So maybe the audio is kind of bad for you guys. You might not understand, but I think it's pretty audible that you may be understand. If you cannot, I'm sorry. You can watch this video at 0.25 speed. So this speed you can watch it on. It'll be better. So yeah, if you want to watch the audio as well. So let's just continue this.
Right.
So the cube is already not looking that in good condition. The cube has ripped stickers and it's not straight, and a lot of things are bad about that cube. So not a good cube.
Okay, so we'll just start with basic terms, and this is pretty much all you'll need for now. You can find certain notation glossaries on other websites and stuff like that. I'll provide some of those websites at the end.
She's gonna provide websites, so there's a link in the description. Yeah, he did. Okay, so he did. No, but that's just about. So that's just about speed cubing, not anything about notations. So that's not good. He said he'll link them in the end, but he did not. So yeah, let's just continue.
So for notation, so it depends on which way your cube is facing. The camera's like right off my left shoulder here, so it's a bit different. This is front to me, left, you. Now we won't be dealing with the left side or the back side or the down side all that much. So we'll just start with basic things. So facing me now, if I want to turn for the right side to turn that way or clockwise, it's just R. And that is R right there. Now to turn it back, it's different. It's R apostrophe. Or throughout the movie, I'll be referring to as RI. So R, RI. But it went.
So yeah, one more thing is that 15 years ago, people did not say R prime. I mean, they did. They knew that you can call R prime, but the most prominent way was saying RI. So that's a little bit weird to say because usually people can just say nowadays that you just say R prime. So that's a little bit weird. So let's continue.
I won't say RI, I'll say R apostrophe because that's more saying RI is just for talking. So RI. And the same thing is pretty much for every other face. U, it's not T for top or anything, it's U for the upper face.
Okay, so one thing he did mention, which was kind of good, and I've never heard anyone say this before, so that's kind of a good thing. Any tutorial I've never heard it, which was you cannot call it T, the top side T because it's not. So that's a good thing that he did tell. So that's a good point for him.
So again, so for clockwise we have U, nothing after anything, and to go back we have UI. For the front side we have front, FI, sorry. And as for the bottom and left faces and the back faces, they're a bit different. You have to look at them a bit more. You may think that LI, like if you're going past LI is that, just because art is that, but you have to look at it closely. LI is actually that. And I got confused about it. I don't know.
So you did not mention how you recognize which one it is, like which one is L and which one is L prime. But if you watch my video, you can understand easily that you're gonna have to imagine you're facing this, and L clockwise would be like this, L counterclockwise will be like this. So I went in more detail about this notation in my tutorial. So if you want to watch that, I have a link in the eye over here on my thumb, right here, and also in the description if you want to watch it. So let's continue.
I don't know if anyone else does about left and back and stuff notation, it's reverse everything else. So and just for example, so we have Li. That's for the back side. You can kind of see because it's we have B, Bi, and so for this whole thing we'll have. Instead of like right, showing the whole word, we have this particular letters. R, F, U, L, D, and B. Pretty simple in itself. Pretty self-explanatory. So we have R, RI, U, UI, stuff like that. Then if you for two turns, so it's not two R's or anything, it's R2.
So you did say it's not 2R and R, it's R2. So that's a good point for him as well because I don't think anyone else says that. They just say R2 is turn the right leg clockwise. So that's a good point for him.
This is an R, sorry. We have F2, R2. So if you just have the letter, and then with the 2 after it, just turn that side twice. It doesn't have to be forward. back. As long as you turn inside twice. Okay, so last thing. So as you rotate the cube, so if you rotate this is front, right, all that stuff. If you rotate it, this isn't front anymore, this is now right. So, and this is front. So, and you rotate again, this is back, and this is right, and this is front.
So why do I feel like this color over here is different from this color? Like this feels like a lightish green, this feels like a brighter green, I don't know, but yeah, I feel like the colors are a bit different.
If you rotate this way, this is not uniform.
Yeah, obviously, like, wait, let me go back.
And this is front. So, you rotate again, this is back, and this is right. This is front. If you rotate this way,
Yeah,
this is
so this scene, like this cut, yeah, you can already see that colors are a bit different, so that shouldn't be there, but it is.
you anymore, this is you, this is L. It's pretty basic, it shouldn't be too hard to understand. I.
So brand, I cannot recognize which brand it is.
That's about it for notation, but all you need to know right for now. Now, hold on just a second again. Again, something I caught after.
So lighting is probably like recording it at evening now, probably. That's why lighting has changed again, that we already saw earlier. So.
We get the RI thing.
Yeah, I like that as well. RI thing. That's just really weird, and that's actually kind of cool.
RI is usually referred to as R prime, but I'm more used to referring to it as RI. So R prime, U prime. But I'll be referring to it as RI because it's kind of.
Okay, so you did mention that you can say U prime and all that. So you can say prime, but he said he's gonna use RI because it's better for him. That's okay, but you know, it's just better if there's prime as well because most people are used to prime. So yeah, let's just continue.
You said, and I'm more used to and back to.
Okay, let's move on to the next video. So this is part 3, and same thing. I'm actually gonna watch this whole video, not like any other video. So yeah, I'm gonna watch this whole video, which I'm not in the mood of, but I will. And the dislikes to likes ratio is not that good over here, and I don't think it was good in any of the other videos. So let's just check quickly if they were. So this one, yeah, not that good ratio. As you can see, the ratio is not that good. This one is just his channel. So this one, okay, this one is okay, but still pretty bad. This one is okay, and this one is. Let's not let that happen on this video. This video needs to get a better dislike ratio than this. So yeah, like this video if you guys are enjoying it. So let's just continue watching this.
So yeah, that was notation. Back to the cube now. So for the first 2 layers, we just basically want to fill in all these gaps that are right around there. So bring that to there, and here's the notation part. Facing forward like that, we want this on the right side, we want that bar on the right side. We want, so front, right, U. So we have UI, FI, UI, F.
So one thing I have a problem with is that why is he holding the F on the left side, which is kind of weird. So I don't know why, but so let's see if I can do it. So he also did not mention that you have to look for the pieces with no green in it on it. So he did not mention that, but I guess yeah. So let's see if I can do one of them. So this one is that case. So he also didn't mention there was lefty case and a righty case. So the algorithm is pretty standard, but one thing I did notice was that usually what you would do is you do pair them up with like this. When you insert it, that the pair would be right there. What he did, and I think beginners also use this, I'm not complaining, but I don't know. So if you insert it like that, instead of doing U, he did U prime, and then put this back in. And then it's just a 3 mover, which I don't know if this is the best case to do it for, but that's what he did. Wait, I just messed up. Wait. Yeah, so, oh yeah. So I'm kind of used to the pairing it up and then inserting with sledgehammer, but so yeah, I have to do it like that and then insert it. So there we go, that's in. Let's continue. Okay, so I'm actually losing patience over here, so I'm actually gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna go to playback speed and do the speed as 1.5. No, actually I'll just do 1.75 because I'm losing a lot of patience over here.
U, R, I. And that should have moved that, what piece was right there, into that corner, and to need it. So
now he's starting that it should have moved that piece over here. So that's a little bit weird, but okay.
So you just want to do that to all of them, and again, you're going to have to rotate the cube around for this. So we want that piece to go right there, so we do the same thing. UI, FI, UI, F, U, R, U, RI. So we have another one right here. We just have two more to go. Now for this, okay, right. Same thing again. So we have UI, FI, UI, F, U, right, U, RI. Now one last piece. Okay, same thing again. Okay, so one last piece. So we want UI, FI, UI, F, U, R, U, RI. And that should get the first two layers. I want to explain something else because something was completely missed there and it's kind of cute.
Yeah, so he missed the lefty case over here, so he's gonna record it again, I guess.
That happened. The cube now. Don't get into this all that much. Okay, so we're pretty much the same thing with the other one. We just have this last slide right here, and this is the one that I missed, and it's really frustrating. If the piece is on this side, it doesn't line up on that side quite right, because if you do that one that I showed you on that one, it won't go in, it'll go in backwards. So we want to line up that. Now for this, you want U, R, U, R, I, U, I. So bring this over to that now. F, I, U, I, F. So that did it right there. I hope you get that. But, so those are basically the only two things that you need to know, the first two layers. Right, so now back to the regular cube now. So now that we have the first layers.
Okay, so let's do the first two layers. So this one, so that's this one. So he held like this. Wait, how are you supposed to do it again? Yeah, like that. So this part, I don't think there's any more problem because it's just algorithm based. So yeah, the algorithm seems pretty standard. Although I don't know if you should use this algorithm where you have a 3 mover and then insert it. I don't think you should use that one, but I don't know. Like, I usually just teach to insert it like that. Let me know in the comment section below how you learned it, and yeah. So this one can go like that, and then pair it up, insert it. This one is also the same thing. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry for that. We got 2 layers done. That finally. Let's continue.
We're on the last layer. Now for this, you'll definitely need notation and algorithms because it's kind of hard to do top layer without disturbing 2 bottom layers to have under that. Right, so for this, now mostly, I can actually show you on this other cube right here. You want to look for one of 2 patterns. Right, so one of the patterns is this short L right here, or this long line. You may notice this change from the last one. But I had to shift it around to show you.
So one thing I want to tell you guys that he missed was that he's saying a short L, and then he said a long one. So this should have been an L as well. So he did not clarify that this is a line. It's just criticizing, so let's just continue. I don't want to do criticizing, but he's actually missing some points, so that's why.
Anyways, so to have a short L for this one, do F, U, R, U, I, R, I.
Actually, if you look at this OLL, if you actually do that algorithm twice, FRU, instead of doing the inverse, which I'll talk about, then he would have gotten OLL, like he would have finished OLL, but he didn't do that. So what he taught for this one is that you do F and then inverse the RU R prime U prime algorithm. So that's what he taught. Now usually you would see that when it's like this case, you'd put it on the bottom and then do a double move F and then do the RU R prime U prime and then do the thing again, do F prime. But in this he teaches to put it over there and then do inverse of it. So that's a little bit weird, but so that's that case. So he did that. So let's continue.
So we have a short L for this one. Now for this one, if it's just a line, you want that line running across there. It's basically the same thing, just a little shift around. So we have F, R, U, R, I, U, I, F, I.
Okay, so I don't have a line, but I'll create one, I guess. How do I create one? There we go. That's the line. And there we go. That's great. Amazing.
And right, so there you have the first part in orientation of the last layer. Now we have all the corners right here, but we still have to fill in the edges. Same thing over here. Now there are 8 patterns for this one. They're not all that hard to recognize. You really only need to know 2 for this. So one of them is, okay, that's perfect. So after you do...
He realizes, oh, that's just a student. Okay, so let's just not do that and skip it.
The FURURF, or so whatever that is, for free ref, as I call it.
For I couldn't understand that, but he's clearly trying to say that you do f and then or u prime f prime. So that's what he was trying to say. Let's just continue.
You want to do a couple of things. It could be in a shape like this. It could be something else like these two filled in. Whatever. You just need two algorithms for this. This one's like that. So for this, you want R U R I U R U 2 R I. And see, it's in a different pattern. It may not get you directly to this. You want something like this, with a fish pattern. I call it whatever.
So he's showing. Oh yeah, do the fish pattern like that. You know what I'm saying? Do the fish pattern like this. How am I gonna see that? Okay. That's just a little too aggressive. I'm sorry. If you're watching this, I'm sorry for criticizing you. But yeah, try to improve your tutorials. But I mean, I gotta give credit. This is actually uploaded 15 years ago, so yeah, I think I can give credit to him.
Anyway, so yeah, so you want to get to that one. So we flip that around. You want whenever you do these, you want the corner right there. You want the red face, red sticker, whatever. You want one right there to do all the time. Don't.
I was like that. The red sticker, yeah, red face, yeah, whatever.
Do like that, move on the side. You want the red sticker right there facing you. So same thing. R U R U.
Yeah, he messed up. He messed up.
Messed up there. I'm sorry.
He says it afterwards. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I messed up.
I forgot the little I. So okay. R U R I U R U 2 R I. And so it's in a different pattern now. We have the fish pattern. Now this is the only two. This is the other algorithm I need to know. So we have. So we have the piece right there. It's, again, it's facing towards you. It won't work like this because that doesn't work. So we have R U 2 R I U I R U I.
So one thing I want to note is that he actually did not teach how to actually like recognize which one is soon and which one is anti-soon. So that's a little bit awkward, and I don't think a beginner would know which one to do. So yeah, that's just one thing. So let's continue.
And that should get you the last letter. Now for this one it looks about the same. And pretty much is, except the edge isn't facing right there. So we want to flip this around, so it's like that. So right there, facing you, and don't worry about it right there. So we have R, and then this one you've already know. I did it now a couple times. So we have R U R I U R U 2 R, and then we have the last layers.
Okay, so let's do that over here as well. So he told to keep this over here and then do the soon, and then same thing. Yay! Let's do anti-soon. Yes, I got an F prime. Yeah, let's just, yeah. So there we go, we got all done. Let's see what he does next.
So those are the only two algorithms you need to know. Alright, so we're on the last layer now.
Okay, last layer, finally. And this one is also 7 minutes long, which I'm not gonna wait for, obviously, because I'm already, I'm tired watching this, so I'm sorry for that stupid thing, but let's continue watching this video because I want to know how to solve this, okay? And same thing, I'm gonna go to settings, then go to playback speed, then go to number 2. So this is gonna be 2 times speed. So I'm gonna finish this in 3 minutes. So let's continue.
I just adjusted this again. Now for the last layer, you basically need to know 2 algorithms to shift around corners and the edges. Now then, so with this all facing up, it's easier to line up colors. This goes up there, that goes over there, that goes down there. And actually, well, 2 or 3. The difference between 2 and 3 it's very small. I'll tell you later. So now this is the one with B2 comes in. So this goes up there, that goes over there, that goes down there. If it's reverse of that, like if this goes over there and that goes down there and stuff, just put these 2 edges like right there up in the corner and do a shift. So to get that right there, we have R2, B2.
Okay, so there's a different algorithm over here. So I'm gonna note this down just because I wanna note it down. So let's note it down. R to B to R F R prime B to R F prime R. And don't mind my handwriting, let's not show them. Okay, so let's continue doing this, and I think this is just an A permutation, so let's continue.
Right, front, RI, B2, R, FI, R. And that shoots out like that. Now for this one, corners, that goes there, that goes there, that goes on there. Basically for this one, it's the same thing either way. You want to start off with the R2, and then you want to bring that piece, like whatever's on this side, you want to bring that piece over here. So it's R2. In this case you want U, and I guess you use E in this too, but I don't really know this anymore. It's U.
Okay, what is that algorithm? Wait. So I'm going to solve this cube just for now. I want to see what that algorithm does. I think the other one was A permutation. What is this one? R2 U F B prime. Okay, R2 F prime B. R2. Okay, so this is just a U permutation. So that's a little bit different as well. You know what? That's actually a really good algorithm. R2U, F3 prime, R2, F prime, BU, R2. That just has a little bit fancy algorithm finger tricks, so you know that's actually really cool. Ooh. Okay, so this is a bit cool. I'm actually this is actually a really cool algorithm. So yeah, that's why I want to make this video, to see if there are different algorithms. This was actually kind of better, but I don't think it's faster than this one, the M move one, or the R move one, but I don't know. Let's continue.
F, and it looks like B, but this is actually BI. So we can list it down, R2, and then do the reverse, and so we need to back up, so back up there. FI, B, U, R2. So that did it. Now, you may get different cases, many different cases, a combination of those two, where you have the weird little shifting around pieces, stuff like that. You also have the edge corner shifters. And for that, you want to do both of those. You want to first figure out what goes right here. So that goes right there. So you want to, it's basically the same thing. So up there is R2, UI, F, BI, R2, F.
So he is teaching to do edges first in the corners, which I'm okay with, but okay.
FI, B, UI, R2. So that's like the corners, and now it's just that edge sort of thing. But wait, it's not that same thing as it was before. So and this one works. That does not go up there. So
one thing he did not teach, I think he will teach it, but if it's an F permutation, whatever U permutation you do, the edges will not get solved. So that's the thing he did not teach. You're gonna have to do A permutation to solve the corners, and then you're gonna get a U permutation. So that's a little bit weird, but okay.
We want to put that corner back there and do R2, B2, right, front, RI, B2, R, FI, R. Now, I didn't do anything quite yet, but he brought it to a different place. And now this goes over here, this goes across here. I guess this is a fourth algorithm. This one is really easy. It's also kind of fun to do. Just switching.
So I got an edge permutation, and he's thinking if he wants to, if he should teach it, and I think he will, but I'm not sure. You could just do U permutation, be finished with it, but we'll see.
Any stretches? Do. Okay, now this is more advanced notation. It's not that important. You want to do this was the answer. So that's R2. That's lower.
Oh wait. What is that notation? I want to actually laugh on it. Oh no. This is just so bad. Oh god. Okay. So what he's doing is the edge permutation is R2, U2. Oh wait. Okay. U. No. That's not. Wait. That's not what he does. R2, U, R2, U. Okay, so it does Y to U2 moves. That algorithm does nothing. So I think he forgot to add another notation, which was R2 at the end. But that's just a weird algorithm. So if I do it M moves as well, M2, U, M2. U2, R2, M2, U, M2. No, that's just not the best edge perm. You just do this one, I guess. It's so funny.
It's R in standard notation. I'm gonna bring this back up like that. U, R2, R2, U2, R2, R2, U, R2, R2.
So why did he do double move U2 in the text thing? He does single layer, but then he does double layer on the text. So that's weird, but okay.
Yeah. So that's about it. So we have R2U, front, BI, R2, FI, B, U, R2. And does that switch. R2, B2, right, front, RI, B2, right, FI, right, let's switch. And so that's the last layer. And so beyond that, you should have solved the cubes and follow all the steps. If you mess up, if your cube is completely scrambled, just start over from the beginning and do the cross and stuff.
Okay, so he's just gonna do some solves, and I'm bored, so I'm gonna stop the recording for screen recording. Let's close my laptop because I'm bored, and I'm gonna be timing now and seeing if I can actually get under 30 seconds. So let me get my timer. Just wait a second. Okay, so I got my timer, and we'll see if I can actually do it under 30 seconds. Maybe it's not in frame, so maybe I'll just move my camera just to point at this, the cube, and my timer over here. So let's just, and this I don't think is gonna be the best. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually use the A permutation of his, but I'm gonna use my U permutation because I don't remember what his is, and I don't want to memorize it. So I'm just gonna use the algorithm I know. So yeah, you can call it cheating, but I don't think so. So let's continue. So inspection, I guess I'm just gonna do blue. Oh, I have to keep the cross on top. That's just so weird. Okay, so what do? Can I do like, okay, should I? I don't think so, but we'll see. Okay, well, how do I do this case? Oh no, I'm so bad at, oh god, what is this? Oh no, where's the other edge piece? Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna put it down and then, oh yeah, I cannot do that. What do? Oh yeah, I do like that. And then this corner would go like there, and then this corner would go right there, and then this corner, oh god. And then this corner, okay, there we go. Now twist it, and then this, oh wait. Okay, so this one, insert there, and then this one, insert there. And then, which one is it? Oh, why he did not teach this one, okay. Now what do I do? I don't know, but what's this? No, I cannot do all. Oh god. I was just gonna do the OLL that I know, but I cannot use it. So a permutation. Which is it? I'm just gonna do something. Oh, I have to do his algorithm. Oh no. Oh, okay. So R2 P2 RF R from P2 R F from R. Oh, there we go. And then U permutation. I'm just gonna use mine. Oh no, this is so bad. I don't like it. I'm gonna try once more. I want to see if I can actually get like sub 1 maybe. Sub 1 is my goal. Sub 1 minute. So let's see. So that seems pretty scrambled. Let's see. Okay. So I have to keep the cross on top. I just keep messing up to keep the cross on top, but oh yeah, I have to do, no, what am I doing? Okay, so then where's the other one? Okay. Oh yeah, he told me you can store the corners. Yeah. So that's not going out of tutorial. Okay, so then that one there, and then, oh no, this corner there, twist it, and then do this one, and then do this one. Oh, this is actually good cases. Ooh yeah, I'm gonna get sub 1 on this easily. Oh, he did not teach dot case. Oh god, what am I supposed to do? I'm just gonna do it my way. He did not teach it. How do I do that? That's just cheating. Soon, yay, what a case. And then these two, and then A permutation, that's what he did. A J permutation, that's not fair. He said to do edges first, so this U perm and then this U perm. Yes, finally, sub 1. Yes, let's go. I'm tired. This video took at least 50 minutes just to record, so after editing it should be around 45 minutes as per my thinking. So this is a pretty long video. I'm pretty tired. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then give this a video a like button, get this cube out of my screen, click over here to watch another video, and my charger's in the screen as well, and click over here to subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time. I need to sleep.